And last but not least for my videos on Tuesday. Technically this is Wednesday, but Tuesday. Who would win? And I believe we'll probably be completing out the what if Gohan had gone Super Saiyan against Reds and Vegeta. Last time with the Dragon Ball Z what if Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and the others had just gone against Majin Buu. Together they were able to defeat the pink blob of whatever. They killed Majin Buu. Excuse me. Oh, man. So, now we cut over to basically Dragon Ball Super. It's been a little while. I would imagine that Goku has, in fact, at least achieved Super Saiyan 3 at this point. I won't say that he's perfected it. It's probably more akin to when he used it the first time. Or, like, when we first saw it, I should say. So, he has not mastered it at all yet. It would take him a little bit to transform into it, even longer than what we see in Super. So, that's the thing. But also, should be noted that King Kai, he's not training on King Kai's because he doesn't know the instant transmission in the scenario. So, he's just doing his thing. Beerus goes, asking Kai, tell me about the Super Saiyan God. I don't believe I've ever heard anything about Super Saiyan God. Well, then I'll go to this Earth then. So, they go to Earth, Bulma's party. Yeah, Vegeta does know about who Beerus is. And then he's just scared out of his mind. Goku, on the other hand, not so much. But at the same time, and Goku can tell, too. He's strong. But Goku, there's no real reason to start anything. So for the majority of the time, nothing goes wrong, really. If anything, it's just Beerus enjoying the party until eventually he's like, all right, I'm looking for a Super Saiyan God. Does anyone know of a Super Saiyan God? And they contact Shenron. They do the whole thing. Goku becomes a Super Saiyan God. There's that, and this fight goes the same. Now, Gohan has still been training. Gohan still keeps his training up. He hasn't gotten any weaker. If anything, he's gotten stronger. But now Goku pretty much is the top dog. Vegeta goes to train with Whis. Then Goku goes to train with Whis. I don't immediately see Gohan going to train with Whis. The reason why is because they agree that they still need someone on the planet to basically, damn it. Excuse me, I got like a little something caught in my throat. They need someone on the planet to basically keep the planet safe. I mean, Piccolo's there, sure. You got the Z fighters, but Gohan after them, Vegeta and Goku is the strongest Z fighter at this point. So they're training. They hit Super Saiyan Blue. Frieza comes. Now, Gohan is immediately wrecking shop far easier than he did previously. He's just blasting them all out of oblivion. And then, Frieza sees that. And this time, I don't think Frieza can one-shot Gohan just like that in his base form. I think when he tries to, Gohan just, boom, grabs him. He's like, yeah, that's not happening. And then just, boom. So, he just wrecks Frieza's shop there. So, Frieza actually, it's like, I was saving this for your father. But fuck it. Not even would say that. But it's like, but screw it. Then he goes to his not Golden Frieza form, but his normal final base form, because his final form pretty much became his his base form after that. So he does that, and then he kind of just wrecks Gohan's shop at that point. Just wrecks Gohan's shop. Gohan kind of puts up a fight. He's even able to get a hit every now and then, but ultimately Frieza just ends him, and then it gives him the 10-second count, and Goku and them show up. And then that goes about the same. Gohan is training again. With Piccolo to increase his power a little bit, because he feels that despite as strong as he's gotten, he needs to get stronger. So probably trains with Piccolo, probably trains with his dad a bit, wondering if he might be able to hit God at a level at some point. He's like, yeah, maybe Vegeta did. It's going to take a little while, though. I mean, it took Vegeta a full year to do that, so who knows on that. Would he reach it? Maybe. I think he would probably go into hyperbolic time chamber with his dad for a day and do that. That's what I think. And eventually, yes, I think Gohan would be able to hit Super Saiyan God. So what they do is train for the Universe 6 tournament in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber for a little while. Kind of like what Vegeta and Goku did. And then, he does finally hit Super Saiyan God. So now we cut to the Universe 6 tournament. It's Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, no Buu. Which means Gohan now can participate. Excuse me. So first, though, you have Goku. He beats Potamo, loses the Frost. Piccolo also loses the Frost. Vegeta wants to come in, but Gohan, I think, would actually step in. and be like, no, no. This guy's mine. He just did. Well, no, actually, I think Vegeta would. Vegeta just wrecks everything leading up to Vegeta fighting Hit is about the same. And then Vegeta gets defeated by Hit. Gohan shows up and goes Super Saiyan God, and he also loses. Though I think he's able to maybe get a lucky block in, like just reacting instinctually, and Hit gets a lucky hit on Hit, but Hit loses. Goku at that point easily kind of just counterattacks the time skip, but that fight still goes about the same. So it ultimately nothing changes in that regard. Then we cut over to the Goku Black arc. Nothing. Here's the thing. Nothing I think would really change. I feel Gohan again would be the guy who says, "I'll stay here and keep everyone safe." So everything that happens in the future, Gohan's not a part of that. So that means we cut to the Universal Tournament of Power. And I mean the recruitment. I mean, really, the only thing that changes is that in the exhibition, Gohan wrecks Lavender's shit. Because at this point, I think Gohan also has Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah, he wrecks Lavender's shit. Still, I think it would wind up in a tie because I'd imagine Super Saiyan Blue and God would also accelerate the process of the poison that Gohan got afflicted with. So then you cut to the Universal Tournament of Power. Ultimately, I mean, the fights that take place are still the same. It's just that Gohan has a much higher grade of power now than his ultimate form, which means the fights he actually took place in versus Botamo. Let me actually look that up real quick. What fights? The Universal Tournament of Power fights. Tournament or torn. Nah. It should be tournament. There we go. Tournament of Power fights. Not fighters. I don't want fighters. I want fights. Here we go. Fights. Give me a list of all the fights that have... No, not the top 10. I want the actual... Who fought who in this. That way I can get the fights with Gohan and all the fights he took part of. Alright. Here we go. So, let's see here. Who did Gohan end up fighting ultimately? So Gohan, Piccolo, Tien, Krillin, and Master Roshi all took on like those 5 characters that are 5 guys that tried to take them on. Ultimately, that fight, I don't think his power, because they were holding back at that point on purpose. Gohan versus Izumi, which I believe was the bird. Yeah, it was the bird. I don't believe, did he knock him out? I don't think he did knock him out. Gohan and the others were actually holding back on purpose. So ultimately, where was Gohan versus Goyle? Krillin, Andrew, Majora. Come on, where was that? Gohan versus... It wasn't Zoom. Botamo, Geta. No, was that the order that happened? No, that was the bird, right? Zoom. Universe 10. Oh, no, I guess his name did get changed. Okay, never mind. Because it began with a G originally. And that was actually a pretty solid fight. So Gohan would still win without too much effort. He wouldn't have to go he would have to probably transform into Super Saiyan, but ultimately he wouldn't have to go Super Saiyan God or anything, I don't think, against that character. But he did have to put it in a solid effort. Then you'd have the fake fight between him and Frieza. That really wouldn't be any different. Let's see here now. Come on. Gohan versus Botamo. Yeah, he knocked Gohan. He knocked Botamo out. Again, doesn't need to really go anything beyond Super Saiyan for that, I don't think. Gohan and Piccolo versus Hermon. Basically that Sniper and Mud Bling, or the Sniper combo team. They beat them. Again, no real issue there with that in terms of power. Gohan versus Boloretta, Gohan versus Jamise. Again, though, it's not like Jamise. That's it. Gohan versus Jamise. Nothing really happened with that. So Gohan. I think here's the thing though. I think Gohan might knock out one of these guys. I don't know for certain though. That's the thing. Because ultimately Gohan really wasn't starting to go all out until we got into later in the tournament, like against Universe 3 or Universe 6, the Namekians. Gohan's other fights. Where's the rest of Gohan's fights? There we go. Gohan base potential / potential, at least against the Universe 3 robots. And then he actually unleashed his potential, kind of kicked their ass a bit. Paparoni, and then Aniraza showed up. Here's the thing. I think if Gohan went like full Super Saiyan God in blue and tried to blow off that, what was the unfull powered version called? Kochita. The fusion of the robots. Not Aniraza, the fusion of the robots. He might have knocked them fully off. He might have. But let's just hypothetically say he didn't. Then they beat Aniraza, and then you have Gohan versus Gohan and Android 17 versus Topo. Gohan would definitely be faring better in that and probably injured Topo a lot more than he did get injured. And ultimately, it came down to Gohan and Frieza versus Dispo. And I would say at Super Saiyan Blue, Gohan might be able to last a bit longer and maybe not get knocked out, like intentionally, like he did. So that would lead to the end where it's Topo and Jiren versus them. Gohan's still around. I imagine that Gohan and Goku might double team Jiren, and then that's when Gohan gets knocked out. But ultimately, yeah, that's kind of where it ends in the long term. Nothing severely different happens in Super, except that Gohan does get Super Saiyan Blue. But that's my thoughts on where that goes. Where do you think it ends? Let me know in the comments below. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. And ideas for who would win, Star Wars, Superior Magic, what if, anything I do on the channel, put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to that at some point. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.